It was not by chance that this struggle came to be. The blame falls squarely upon my shoulders for giving evil the chance it needed, and therefore fulfilling an ancient prophecy. Raiden's Earthrealm champions had failed to stop the Deadly Alliance from fully resurrecting the mummified army of the Dragon King. In the end, only Raiden himself stood between Earthrealm and total destruction. Defying the Elder God's wishes, he alone challenged Quan Chi and Shang Tsung in mortal combat, Earthrealm's last hope for freedom. Raiden fought well against the two sorcerers, and it seemed as though victory was at hand. But the combined might of Quan Chi and Shang Tsung proved to be overwhelming, even for a Thunder God. Raiden was defeated. The Deadly Alliance had won. Their victory was short-lived. As suspicion and lust for power overcame both Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, the former allies turned on each other. The Deadly Alliance was no more. Quan Chi defeated Shang Tsung and reveled in his conquest. But it is said that there is only one true ruler of Outworld. And that ruler had returned. Onaga, former Emperor of Outworld, the Dragon King. The prophecy had been fulfilled. The Dragon King had indeed returned to Outworld to reclaim his army and impose his dominance. Death awaited all who stood in his way. And so it was that a new alliance was formed out of desperation. Sworn enemies joined forces to combat a greater threat. Raiden began to realize that even their combined might was not enough to defeat the Dragon King. There was only one chance left. Raiden's sacrifice was in vain, for the blast had little effect on the Dragon King. Now Onaga has what he needs to shape the realms as he sees fit. I was the fool who brought him this power. Only I can destroy this threat, born of deception.
one. Fight! Wins. Flawless victory. Round 2. Fight! Flawless victory. Round 1. Fight! Round 1. Fight! Flawless victory. Round 2. Fight! Finish him! Cross wins. Flawless victory. Round 1. Fight! Fight! Fatality. Round 1. Fight! Round one. Fight! Round one. Fight! Round one. Fight! Frost. Round one. Fight!
Sub-Zero returned to Earthrealm only to find many of his clans slain by Frost. She had come back to the Lin Kuei Temple with the intention of killing only him, but she was now delirious and saw Sub-Zero everywhere. Sub-Zero blasted her with intense cold, freezing her until she could be revived and cured of her dementia. He laid her on an altar in the chamber of fallen Lin Kuei and sealed the room with a wall of ice. Frost will one day recover. When that day comes, she will have to answer for her crimes against the Lin Kuei.
Grandmaster, in failing my mission, I have dishonored the Lin Kuei.
An unfortunate event. Your incompetence will cost our clan dearly. Now you will pay with your life!
Frost.
A student of Lin Kuei Grandmaster Sub-Zero, Frost is a formidable young warrior. Her powers of cryomancy are extremely advanced for one so young. Headstrong and driven, her abilities are eclipsed only by her overconfidence.
Frost is very similar to Sub-Zero in that she has freezing powers. Her initial storyline is that she was trying to join the Lin Kuei, which was just reforming under the leadership of Sub-Zero. So she joins the clan, and Sub-Zero is so impressed with her fighting abilities and a little curious about the fact that she has powers over cold. He sort of takes her under his wing, takes her with to Outworld to fight the Deadly Alliance.
Frost wins. Fatality.
Frost is kind of the female Sub-Zero, if you want to think of it. Ever since we had the first Sub-Zero, we had always talked about having a female version of Sub-Zero. And for some reason, we didn't do it in Mortal Kombat 2, 3, and 4. And for Deadly Alliance, we knew that we wanted to have a female freezing kind of character like Sub-Zero is, but give her her own story.
Frost was one of the first characters we actually designed for Deadly Alliance. Eventually became one of the players' favorites.
I remember when the public initially got wind of Frost being a female Sub-Zero, the backlash that we got for that. There were fans that were very upset that we were doing a female Sub-Zero. And I even remember one letter we got where some fan said, "Mortal Kombat will be destroyed if you do this." In fact, I think Frost is one of the best characters we have. I like her a lot. I think she's pretty cool.
The design of the Frost costume was done by Herman Sanchez, and he came up with this really great kind of frozen spiked hair for her with, you know, mist coming out of it, and that really became one of her more kind of signature visual traits that she's had in the game. And I've always thought that that was one of the more innovative design features we had in Deadly Alliance. My favorite Frost fighting move is her ground freezing projectile, where she basically shoots a beam of ice at her opponent along the ground, because we've never had one that was tracking the player along the floor. She has another slide move as well, but I think the ground freeze is easily my favorite move.